Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to share a very important message with you, and I feel that this is a message that we're not told enough in our lives. We're not told enough by our parents, our teachers, our mentors, our peers. And this message is that you have a message. I honestly believe that every single one of us is brought into this earth with a very specific message to share and a very specific mission to accomplish. And I believe that if you're looking for happiness, purpose, meaning, spiritual enlightenment, however you choose to frame it and phrase it, this message and this mission is how you achieve that. So I want to share with you in this quick video today is a mechanism to identify what your message is and to work out what your mission is. And so this is something that I've been doing recently in my workshops and seminars, and it's been having a really interesting and a nice effect on people, and it's something that I've also done myself, and again a very interesting and illuminating effect. And so what the premise of this mechanism is it comes from one of my personal role models and someone who I look up to, which is Martin Luther King. I never had the privilege of seeing Martin Luther King while he was alive or spending time in his presence, but his message still lives on. When I turn on my computer, go to YouTube, and I watch the I Have a Dream speech, I get so lit up and inspired by that. And the reason for this is because Martin Luther King identified his message and identified his mission, and he lived his life in alignment with that. And so when you watch the I Have a Dream speech, you can feel the power and the connection of that message and that mission in that speech. And it's something that I consider to be hugely inspiring, even though I'm not necessarily affected by the message and the mission that Martin Luther King was talking about, not necessarily affected by the civil rights movement. I wasn't there at the time when this was a much greater issue than it is now. But still, I feel the power of that speech, and I feel the power of that message that Martin Luther King was delivering. And he had this vision, this inspiring vision, and that is what speaks to me even many generations on. I never got to meet the man, I never got to spend time with him. I watched this little 6-minute black and white clip, but from that, I draw so much, and that is the impact and influence you have when you connect with your mission and you connect with your message. So what I want you to imagine is that you were Martin Luther King. You're standing on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington DC, and the eyes and ears of the world are upon you. All of the television cameras, all of the microphones, 7.5 billion people are tuned in to watch you. And as you stand there on those steps, you have 6 minutes to give them a message and paint them a vision. That's all that Martin Luther King had. 6 minutes. That is the length of I Have a Dream. And look at the impact of those 6 minutes. Look at the impact that speech has had on that generation and the generations that have come since. So I want you to really visualize yourself in that scenario, and you've got 6 minutes to share a message with the world. What would that be? If you're watching this video right now, get yourself a pen and paper and start writing down some ideas of what you would want to say. And try not to overthink it too much. Just start writing the first thing that comes to mind. And what I recommend for this task is to take 6 minutes to do it. So don't take a couple of hours crafting what this elegant, amazing speech is going to be. Just write it raw and authentic and expressive. What is it that you want to share with the world? And after you've done that for 6 minutes, take a look at what that message is. What do you think is really important for this generation and the future generations to know? What problems and challenges do you think are really important to address and overcome? You see, what you've written in those 6 minutes links to your message in the world. Because out of all of the things you could have said, when pushed in those 6 minutes to say something, these are the things you wrote down. Whatever those things were that you've written down, that speaks to something inherently important with you. And what I want to say to you, just at the conclusion of this video, is that this message needs to be shared. You need to share your message with the world. Don't play small. Don't be scared of speaking out. Don't be scared of expressing yourself. There are too many messengers out there who stay silent. The world needs the power of your voice. The world needs the power of your message. The world needs you to accomplish your mission. Now, this exercise might not directly point towards what your mission in life is, but it will certainly point to what your message is. And if you identify what your message is and you start spreading that message, your mission will become apparent. So folks, I hope you engage with this exercise. I hope it's something that you'll find useful and insightful in your lives. And I hope that it brings out the message within and helps you identify your personal mission in life. Because when we identify our message and our mission, when we start expressing that message and start working on that mission, that, my friends, is when you author your life. It's been a pleasure to speak to you on this video today. I look forward to speaking to you in the next one. I'll speak to you soon. David. Hey guys, it's David again. Thank you for watching this video. And if you'd like to take your growth a little further, I have 3 things down below that you can click. First of all is that big red subscribe button to make sure that you stay up to date with all the videos on this channel and you don't miss a thing. Number 2 is a free online course that I have on creating powerful change in your life. Totally free, no sign-ups, just click the link in the video description. Thirdly and finally, I would like to invite you into our Author Your Life community. This is a free Facebook group where like-minded individuals like yourself come together to change their stories and help change the stories of other people. I would love to welcome you into this community to help you continue on your personal journey and help you become the hero of your story. Guys, thank you very much for joining me today. I hope to be able to speak more to you in the future. Now go out there and author your life.